All right, so this is a 49-year-old woman. I'm scheduled for a routine colonoscopy. Now, whenever they ask me, have you had a colonoscopy? I said, nope. You're what, 74? Yeah, nope. Nope. Why do I need one for? I keep my bowels clean. And my lymphatic system moving. You get polyps not from a dirty bowel. You get polyps from what? Lymphatic system. Little tumors. I'm wondering what your opinion is on colonoscopies. Be careful. Your iris analysis is totally stress-free. It doesn't have any possibility of compromising tissue. There has been perforation with colonoscopies before. So I've heard nightmare stories, and I've heard, well, we get to see a picture. Keep in mind a colonoscopy, and this is the problem with a colonoscopy. You can't see the outside of your intestinal walls. You're only looking, consider your intestinal tract like a garden hose, a little bigger around, but like a garden hose. So I'm going to put a camera up my garden hose. All right? I can see black on the wall. You've been taking herbs. No, that's mucoid plaque. So, that's the sort of thing, is that a lot of people have very thick walls interstitially of the intestinal tract, and you see that so much in the iris that you can lose calcium and connective tissue integrity. You got prolapsing of most of the flexures, prolapsing of the bowel, a lot of problems there, and so you have to be careful with that. Plus, you don't get up into the small bowel, and so there's a lot of things. And plus, then you can't see the outside wall, only polyps on the inside. So then what do you do about it? So an iris analysis is so much better because you can see the shape, the size. You have a 5-color glossy almost right there looking at it. You can see malabsorption. You can see lymphatic stagnation. You can't see lymphatic stagnation with a camera. And then you get this crap where there's black on the wall and they blame herbs for it, and they don't understand mucoid plaque and that sort of thing. That things like white flour is like a glue to the wall of your bowels. Mm-hmm. They don't get that yet. So I'm about taking that time, getting an iris analysis, looking at it, and then going full bore into a health program. That's where I would tend to go. But, I'm worried about the prep medication and the actual procedure. Yeah, and then you only put you down. So you got some type of propofol or probably a little light, what's the thing that's killing everybody? My aunt died of colon cancer. Oh, jeez. And I've always struggled with constipation. I have a cleansed diet, no dairy, wheat, refined sugar. Good woman. I eat mostly fruit and vegetables, minimum grains, and minimal meat. Well, I think that's perfect. You're doing great. You're doing great. Get an iris analysis, take a look at it, and see and work on it with herbs, and your body will clean it. Without you even knowing it, your body will clean you and take care of you while the magic of the herbs are working on you. I love it. And so you can't ask for anything better than that. But that's just this lady's doing everything she has to do right. She got rid of the friggin' dairy product. There's nothing good about a dairy product. Wheat. Nothing good about wheat. I even told Ann Wigmore one time, I said, what do you wheatgrass for? At least go alfalfa. Refined sugar, all of that. And the meat, stay away from the friggin' meat. I eat mostly fruit and vegetables, minimum grains, and minimal meat. I'd take those out for a while and go full bore into a detox, especially if your aunt had colon cancer. It just means she had what? It was a colon, but what was her real problem? The lymphatic system and her kidneys and adrenals. If your sewer system's working and you don't have any stagnation of sewage, you don't have a symptom. If your 3 forms of energy are flowing, blood, nerve, and lymph, you are on top of the mountain, baby. You've got it. You're on. I would never have one. But that's just me. But I know what my colon looks like, and I'm on the foods to clean it, and that's just what you're doing here. Grains and meat are the worst for your bowels there are. besides the dairy products. Dairy is just the lymphatic compromiser of all foods on the planet. Is anything dairy, cheese, cream cheese, milks, anything like that, especially pasteurized milks, things like that. If you feel you need milk, you got to call your mama. You're a human.